PokeLive here, and it has been a while since I have done a TCG market video, and with Destined Rivals releasing later in the month, we have to talk about everything that you need to know. Now guys, I've made a lot of predictions, and most of them have happened, so I figured, you know what? I have a bunch of predictions that I think we are going to see with Scarlet and Violet, and some are going to really surprise you. I do feel very confident in them, but before we get into it, make sure you drop a like on the video if you've been enjoying everything. It helps your small channel creator like myself. It is free, and make sure to drop a comment and join the conversation. I want to hear if you guys are agreeing with my predictions and how you guys are feeling. So let's just get right into it and waste no more time. So with this set being, on the horizon and it being so expensive, I have not pre-ordered anything. If we take a look at kind of what the market's been doing, this past month, we've seen it over $300 and it's entering the twos finally. This thing should not be more than $100 right now. This is so insane, and we're going to take a look at the cards real quick, but my prediction is that this set is going to drop when it releases. Now if we take a look at this in Japanese, this set has crashed so much. Typically when I say a set has went down about $50 or more in value, that's a major crash. And this thing is on the move. Now, if we take a look at the cards, granted, it's not out in English yet, so we do have to still peek at them in Japanese. But if we take a look, they're not that good. We still have Mewtwo, solid card. I think this is going to be, this will obviously be the main hit. It will be very expensive, especially in English, probably around $400. I think this will probably dip around like 200, and the English will be probably between 400 and 500. That's my solid prediction with this. But if we look at them, they're not that good. For a Moltres, I don't like this card at all. I play the game. I love Moltres. This is just really chaotic, in comparison to what we've seen in the Sword and Shield Moltres. This is really crazy. We have a Crobat. The only other cards that I kind of look at in the set and really want is like this Nidoking. To me, it's giving like comic book vibes. It's really fun. I don't think it will be a super expensive card once it comes out and people start opening this set. I think it will crash. So don't jump on any of these prices right now. This is all going to come down when the English set comes out. I would be blown away if my prediction was wrong with this. I think we're going to see a huge crash. So the moral of this prediction number one is that stay put. Don't pay these prices. They're too expensive still. I think you're going to be able to get it for cheaper. We're still into some just chaotic, hype with this. They're even selling half a booster box now. Why on earth would you spend $200 market price for half of the packs when you could just spend another $60 and get a full? I don't know what they're doing, but I'm not here for it. For a Team Rocket set, for someone that plays the game, I love Team Rocket. This is mid. This is a mid set. Don't spend your money on it. I'm telling you that right now. Wait it out. See what the prices of the individual cards do. If you're a sealed collector, if you open, whatever you do, just wait. So next up, we have to talk about the brand new set, the Black Bull and White Flare featuring Zekrom and Reshiram. This is wild to me because if you play the Scarlet and Violet era like myself, this doesn't make any sense. These Pokemon aren't in this era. But I know we get some outliers, and we do have ZA coming up, which will lead us into my next prediction with the next set. But guys, this is also continuing the trend of things just being so silly. This thing sold out immediately. It's so expensive already. It's literally the same thing like we've been seeing, $211. This thing is going to go way down when it comes out. I don't like the way that Pokemon rolls their sets out. I don't feel like I have any time to enjoy anything. I feel like we're just pressured into like the next thing. The box artwork is really fun. I love Reshiram. I love this color palette they've chosen. I think the Zekrom set will be absolutely crazy. I love the colors. They're fun, but it's just so expensive. let's just focus on, you know, more recent sets. Let's focus on Destined Rivals. Let's not look into a set that's coming out in July. Don't even give in to these prices. Don't even look at them. Just stay the course and focus on the now. With Legends ZA coming out on the Nintendo Switch, I am a streamer, guys. If you play the game, make sure you check out my streams. They're so much fun. We have a Legends game coming up featuring Zygarde. So my prediction is that we're going to get a small special set like Shrouded Fable after the Black Bolt and White Flare. I think that we're going to get a set like Shrouded Fable, and it's going to feature Zygarde and some other Pokemon. I think they're going to do something with that. I think they're going to have colors like the Shrouded Fable set. I know it wasn't a huge hit, but I just think it's the way it's going to be. I think they're going to include Floette. I think it's going to be something with ZA and what is to come with this game. So I really I believe in this. This is my theory. I think that's next after the Black Bolt and White Flare. For a set that just sat and sat and sat on shelves, it did decent. Like, it still did pretty well. I mean, you have, you know, small boxes already pretty much doubled. You have the ETB already, you know, on its way up to nearing $100. Cards, not so great. You know, if we take a look at them, I think they're going to be really similar. We're going to be getting a Shrouded Fable 2.0. You know, it just did not do well, but I think that it just, to me, makes sense. I don't like Zygarde. To me, this Pokemon looks like a Disney character. This doesn't feel like Pokemon to me. I don't know. Some of you guys love Shrouded Fable. Drop it in the comments if you were a fan. To me, they just felt like Disney characters. So my final prediction of the video is the set after the special set I believe is going to be Mega Evolutions. It just makes sense with ZA coming out. Everyone is so hyped up for Mega Evolutions. And if you're not a gamer and you're just a collector, just keep following along because this does all come back to collectibles. I think that we are going to see a Mega Evolution set. I think people are going to go crazy for it. I think they're going to love the Pokemon. I think we're going to get a Mega Charizard. I think we're going to get a Mega Sableye, Ampharos, Gardevoir, Altaria. I think we're going to get all of these, but I don't know exactly when. I think it'll be a little bit closer to the release of ZA. Now, if we look historically with XY Evolutions, this set sealed is absolutely insane. When I started collecting, I should have bought the ETBs of it, and I just didn't. I looked past it. I bought some of the singles from Evolutions, but this is really expensive still. I mean, it has done some things. I think the new Evolution set, you know, that they come out with will be very, very, very expensive. But I do think that all of these Scarlet and Violet sets will eventually drop, especially if they stick to reprints. Like, if we look at the single cards of the Mega Evolutions, granted, I didn't love the way X and Y looked. You know, to get a card that looks like this where you could buy it for $46, I would never be ripping this set. Charizard, yes, did pretty well. Venusaur, nothing really did that good. So, I mean, I don't know exactly how crazy, you know, this set will be, but I do think that, you know, they will do something with Evolutions and, you know, everyone just being so hyped up for the Megas. So those are my predictions. Definitely drop it in the comments if you plan on buying any Destined Rivals or if you've already bought some. If you agree with any of my predictions, if you think that we're going to be seeing a mega set, if you think that we're going to be seeing kind of like a Shrouded Fable 2.0 set featuring that Zygarde, I want to hear everything. I also want to hear how you feel about the Black Bolt and White Flare set. I want to hear if you guys want to buy it, if you've taken a break from the hobby. I kind of have taken a step back. I'm trying to just enjoy what I have, and they're making it really challenging to do that. But I want to hear everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.